Alright, here we go. This one's called When the Muddy Water Flows On By. Here we go. It's a poem, yeah. Here upon a stage of Western City, a river running through the heart. This is the appointed time and place. A drunken reveler staggers across the muddy flow. Yes, he's walking on water. There above, a bridge overlooks, with people, tourists, admiring the view. What view? Well, the city to the left and parklands to the right. So the tourists and people are positioned in the centre of the bridge, making flashes, reflected on the river's surface. Now, back to the drunk, who's walking on water. One, Hamish, Khan, Kilpatrick. With 3 more steps, he reaches the right-hand bank of the river. He pulls out a cigarette and lights it, a deep inhale of cancerous fumes. To the shouts and cries of amazement, smoking and spitting is not a new sensation. While walking on water can be seen as a revelation, back to Hamish the drunk with his boots covered in muck. Now bodies begin to collapse in front of his dirty boots, men, women, mothers, with children hanging onto their ankles, weeping for forgiveness. Not the children gripping the ankles, funny enough. They're crying for barbecue, chips, coke and chickens in buckets. Back to the adults weeping for forgiveness. Weeping for hope. Weeping for love. Weeping for peace. Weeping for lower interest rates. Mumbling salvation, the second coming. Now the masses of men, women, tourists, mothers are trying very hard to grab hold of Hamish's ankles. And Hamish responds, lights a ciggy, pronounced to the sudden, stifling silence, yeah, whatever. Where can I get a drink? Walking on water is thirsty work. No response. The silence gets worse. Hamish realises his laughter was followed by a lonely echo before he can say, "Boo!" People come running to him, bringing drinks of all varieties. Well, to be honest, mostly wine. In bottles, casks, foam and glass. And from Hamish's lips comes, shit. Get away with your goo-goo water. At the worst of times, I'll have it with orange juice. Stop. Don't you even move. It's the bloody morning and I want to get straight. Tea, coffee, cake, water, but not the stuff I've been walking across. Fuck. I should have kept my gob shut. Cans, bottles come arriving from every compass point. Hamish shakes his head, grabs a bottle of coke and drinks. PR consultants stand on the bridge and rub their collective hands together. In between Hamish's swigs and slurps, he notices people scribbling on notepads, pointing mobiles at his face, while hundreds of microphones on booms hang like a halo above his head. Hamish lights and begins to smoke another cigarette and smirks. Here's my first and only commandment. Just fuck off and get your own lives. Cheers begin to erupt from everywhere, and as one the masses cry as one. That adds up to 2, you know. Lead us, Lord! Lead us, Lord! So Hamish turns and walks back across the muddy river, and the masses follow and drown in his wake. And Hamish shakes his head and lights another cigarette. Amen. I know it's bad, but that's not bad. That's one I dug up. I forgot I even had something from, well, maybe about 6 or 7 years ago. So there you go. How's that? Shows my bad taste is just bad. Well, pathetic.